amount of the bad debt. That's the first thing, okay? So pretty much the task for today is to complete, all right, all these general journal, okay, all these general journal in Myob, okay? I won't show you, you know, I won't be entering all these accounts, but I'll show you the approach, and then you can apply that to your assignment, okay? Everything else should be in the same platform except for A, okay? So specifically, we're going to look at how to do A. I'm going to just highlight this in orange, okay? So this has to be entered separately, and B all the way to J will be entered the same way, okay? So really, I'm going to show you two methods today to enter your general journal, okay? So we're going to look at the first one. So I've got my Myob open, and what I will need to do is go into my cart file and cart list. I'll need to check that I have the customer's cart files, okay? So I've clicked onto the customer tab, and I can see that these are the customers who owes me money, okay? So you'll need to identify the customers that you will be writing off as bad debt, right? Okay, so once you've identified that, I'm just going to use this one as an example, Harry Benson, 230 owing, okay? I'm gonna write that off as bad debt. So the way to do this, okay, takes two steps. First of all, you need to go into sales and enter sales, okay, like as if you'll be entering the sales, okay? You need to make sure that the layout is miscellaneous is selected, and you go OK. And you need to select the customer who you're going to be writing off the bad debt. So I've chosen Harry Benson. We use that account. And the date for this transaction, okay, according to Excel, is the 29th of June. Okay, so 29th of June, 2015. Tap across. Okay. I need to select the account bad debt. Okay, so this time you will not be using any income account, but rather you'll be using the bad debt account, because that's what you're doing. You're writing off this account as bad debt. So let me check that I've got that. Okay, remember, if you don't have that account, okay, you'll just have to select create one under the correct category. Okay, it doesn't matter about the 4 other numbers. You can just choose your own, what you like. And then this message will come up and you'll just click OK. I'm going to tap across. Remember, the amount owing is 230, okay? So what you need to do is put a minus sign, negative 230, because that's what you're writing off. And GST applies for this transaction. Okay, GST will apply to bad debt and leave everything else as it is, okay? So nothing to enter for the paid today. All right, so all I've done, date, account, amount, negative, all right, and the tax code is GST. And then I'm just going to record that. And then it goes away, which means it has been recorded. I know this because this is the step 2, okay? So you go to sales, sales register, just above your enter sales, and you'll have to select this returns and credit, okay? Remember, there was Harry Benson that I've written off the bad debt, okay? So I need to select that correct transaction, apply to sales at the bottom here. And then this will appear, okay? And I'm going to change this date to the transaction day, which is the 29th of June, 2015. Okay, and all I have to do is use my mouse, hover over this amount applied field, click onto it. It automatically comes up as 230. So it's really what Myob is prompting me to do is check this here is the same as the credit amount there. Okay, tap across. All right, record that, and it should be gone. Okay. Now you can check that you've entered this correctly by going into the sales transaction journal. This is where you check. All right. You need to enter the date of the transaction, which was 29th of June 2015. And so is this one, 29th of June 2015. And as you can see, I've written off quite a number of my accounts off as bad debt, all right, because I've demonstrated this a few times. But you can see that the Harry Benson's account written off as bad debt, this is how it reads. Debit the bad debt, debit the GST, and credit the accounts receivable. If you total this, it should be the total credits, okay? And this should reflect your Excel, exactly this here, this transaction there. Okay, so obviously this was supposed to be 230, etc. Anyway, I'm just going to leave this one blank. Alright, now then you need to, after you've done that, alright, you'll need to enter B, okay, to J, General Journal, into your Myob. And this is what you do, okay? I recommend that you go into your accounts and accounts list, make sure that you have those accounts. For example, you need provision of doubtful debts, alright? Might not be a bad idea for you to actually print this off, right? So you know, okay, I need doubtful debts, I need provision of doubtful debts. Go make sure that you go into the correct category and check that you have those accounts. Okay, once you've done that, then it makes life a lot easier for you, because then you can just start entering data. So here is where you go. You go to accounts platform and record journal entry. Okay, all these journal are dated on the 30th of June 2015. Okay, the memo, you can just leave it as balance day adjustments. Okay, so the account, for example, I'm going to do one, but you can do all of them on this one form. You know what I'm saying? Or B to J can be entered on this one form. Okay, but I'll show you how this works. It's very much really it's like your general journal. Okay, so I need to go into my expense, doubtful debt. All right. So what is it? Just go back to my solution. So 10 debit doubtful debt, credit provision of doubtful debt, $10. Okay, remember that. So debit here, see debit, and the credit amount there. GST is not applicable, so for all of these, make sure that it's all NT. It's fine. Okay, and then I have my provision of doubtful debt, which should be under my asset section. Here I go, but I put it on the credit side. Okay, and every time I do that, Myob will show total debits equals to total credits. This should always be 0. Okay, make sure that you have that. Debit equals to credit for all transaction. Your next one's going to go down below. Don't leave any rows, please. Okay, your next one's going to go down below. So you have like maybe debit, prepaid, expense, credit, your advertising, or whatever it is. Okay, just according to your general journal. All right. So once you've done that, and the out of balance is 0, you simply just record that, and then you're done. Okay, and that's all for all you have to do for the general journal. Entering them into your Myob. Okay, I'm just going to switch this off. Okay, back to you, and then so you can